Well, I'm back in Disneyland again, and I'm going to do a product review today. So a number of years ago, I bought this. This is the MantisPod Pro from PGY Tech. One of the reasons I haven't posted a review of it yet is because I bought it when I was expecting to do more kind of hybrid style filmmaking, meaning I was going to do my narration and talking to camera stuff on the same camera that I do my photography with. And I tried it for a while with the EM1X, and I didn't like how shaky and jerky the video was, and I always still had to bring something to have when I wanted to have the camera in the frame with me. So I ended up buying the DJI Osmo, which is a great vlogging camera, and ever since I got it, I don't really have a lot of use for this MantisPod Pro. But I do still use it occasionally. I think there is still a place for it in my arsenal, and so I'm going to try to make a quick little video and show you why I think that. At its core, it's just a tripod, a mini tripod. It unfolds. It has a little Arca clamp on top, and you just connect your camera to it, and it's a tripod. You know, it's got a ball head, so you can move it in a bunch of different positions. So it's a mini tripod. So now that we've gotten the mini tripod piece out of the way, let's get into the really fun stuff. The first of those extra features I want to show is where they get the name of the product. It's called the MantisPod. It has what they call Mantis mode, and it's just this little hook. Excuse me for a second. You open it up, there's this little hook here that you can use to hang the tripod from things. So not only do you have a tripod to stand on flat objects, you now have a tripod that can hang from things, and that's going to open a whole new world of opportunity in a place like a theme park. So if you find yourself needing a place to support your camera and you have a bench available to you, like this one that I'm sitting on, all you have to do is take your MantisPod and just hang it off the back of this bench. Totally stable. As long as there's no one sitting on that bench, you could be sitting on a bench relaxing and having your camera record a parade or fireworks or a long exposure or a time lapse. It's pretty solid. You can also, not only hanging it off the back of the bench, you could also go over here and hang it off the side. The armrests of the bench work really well as well. And the nice thing about this is you don't have to clamp to anything, tighten anything. You don't need to wrap little GorillaPod legs around things. It literally just hook it and step back, and you're ready to go. So it can be really, really fast once you've identified a few of those things around the park that you have found from experience are strong enough to support the weight and have enough of a ridge to catch the little notch on this MantisPod. So tons of other things around the park to attach to. Be creative, look around and find all kinds of neat things. Now, I don't do a lot of hybrid filmmaking, but if you are a hybrid filmmaker and you need to walk and talk to the camera with your main camera, this handle is just very, very ergonomic, very smooth, it's very large, very easy to grip, and there are a lot of ways you can fold it and configure it so that you can kind of hold your camera and talk to it, walk around, talk to it, and then just pop out the tripod legs and set it down and walk away and pick it back up and go back to walking and talking. So it's one of the better options I've seen if you do this kind of filmmaking. It's just very ergonomic. This camera is not exactly light, and it's really, really easy and comfortable to move this around, and then I just really quickly can pop the legs out, set it down. So let's say you want to use the MantisPod as a vlogging camera, as a hybrid vlogging camera. but you don't have a lens wide enough. And when you hold it at this angle, the field of view is too tight and you need more distance. They thought of that, and there is a solution. You open this all the way, as far as it goes. This comes off. And there's a second attachment point for it out here. And now you have an extra maybe 6-10 inches. You can hold it like this. So no matter what lens you're using, if you are vlogging to the camera, using it as a vlogging handle, a selfie handle, and you just want a little more space, MantisPod has got you covered. And I can hold this way out at arm's reach if I need to. So if I've only got a 50mm lens, I might be able to make this work. It wouldn't be ideal because it's a little wobbly and a little awkward, but you can make it work. Maybe you don't do your content creation with a DSLR or a mirrorless. Maybe you use a phone. The MantisPod has a feature for you as well. Hidden within the grip of the MantisPod is a folding phone holder. It has on one side an Arca Swiss compatible base, so it attaches the same way a regular camera would attach. On the other side, it has its own cold shoe adapter, so if you want to attach microphones, video lights, or any other type of accessory, it has that as well. So if you do all of your work with a phone, you can take advantage of all the features I've already shown you: the tripod, the Mantis feature, the selfie stick features, the vlogging handle features. You can take advantage of all of those with your phone, and you don't have to add any other kind of accessories to the package. I personally use it for a lot of B-roll, a lot of product B-roll where I want to showcase individual products. It sets up really, really fast, and I can kind of look at my phone while I film the details of smaller objects. And honestly, that was one of the things that really tipped me towards buying this in the first place, when I saw that that phone holder was included, and when I saw how small it was. It's smaller and more compact and better thought out than a lot of the other phone-specific products I've seen elsewhere online. All right, let's take a closer look at this ball head. So, like I mentioned earlier, it is a cold shoe mount. You slide it into your cold shoe and you can tighten it down to hold it super solid. Unlock it to release. So this is compatible not only with the cold shoe on the MantisPod, but on pretty much any other cold shoe on any camera or accessory you have. Another bonus that it took me a while to realize, this is a 1/4-20 socket. So anything you have that's 1/4-20, you can attach this to. So even if you don't have a cold shoe, you can attach this ball head, and it's a pretty good ball head, to pretty much anything you own. So that's kind of cool. There's a clamp here. You flip this out, and that's how you adjust the angle of the ball head. There's a cutout here that lets you set it at about 90 degrees to whatever it's mounted at. So you have a pretty good range of motion with the ball head. And also you'll notice there are numbered markings around the side. You can loosen this screw and the ball head will rotate around whatever you have it mounted on. So between that and loosening this, you can adjust this pretty much any direction you can imagine. So there is a lot of movement available to you with this ball head. And then again, I mentioned it is Arca Swiss compatible. This is an Arca compatible base with a little spring-loaded clamp. So you don't need to unscrew something and slide your Arca product in and then tighten the clamp. You can just click it in, it's locked, and then to release it, you just press this down and it comes out. And if you're worried about this, there is a tension adjustment where once something is mounted in, you move this into the lock position, and then this doesn't work anymore, and you have no risk of losing your accessory. Another feature that I forgot to mention, there is a third cold shoe mount on this tripod. It's to the side of the main cold shoe mount. It's designed for mounting accessories. And so if you have a video light or a microphone, maybe a hard drive holder, a magic arm, any other kind of accessory you can think of, if you need to mount it to this tripod, in addition to whatever's mounted to the main Arctic clamp, you can also mount that. So I like to use it with a microphone, a video microphone, the Rode Video mic or the DJI microphone. So I think that's going to wrap up my review of the PGY Tech MantisPod Pro. I think it's a really, really fantastic product. You get a lot of features and a lot of versatility for the price you pay. The things I love about the MantisPod, I love the phone holder. It's probably my favorite feature because even when I don't bring the entire tripod unit, I definitely bring that phone holder and I use it with other products. I love the fact that I can use the tripod feature and also use the Mantis feature. There are some times when I want to mount the camera higher than the available horizontal surfaces in the park that would work for a tripod, so it's great for that. So I think this is a really interesting product. It's been out for a couple years now. I think I'm probably the last YouTuber in the world to publish a review of it, but it's still available, it's still awesome, it's still valid in 2025. And so if you're just now seeing this, if you're late to the party, check it out and maybe pick one up. And that's about it for me. I hope you enjoyed this little product review over here in California Adventure. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.